We spoke last week about Hodeah, which is one of the central ideas in davening. The term is there in many different forms. The Alter Rebbe in Likutei Torah asks a question. On all of the times we say in davening, Moidim anachnu lach, heidu lavaya. The Alter Rebbe asks the Lashon Hodeah in Shas, in Chazal. They had a machlekes, they had an argument, and therefore says, despite the argument, there's one prat when it's Moidim Chachamim l'Rab Meir. If there's no argument, it's not shaykh to say Moidim. So what's the pshat that we say we're Moidim to the Eibishter? We don't have any argument, we don't have any disagreement with the Eibishter. So the Alter Rebbe says the pshat in Hodeah is because we have an argument, we have a disagreement. Like you learned in the Maimer Pasach Eliyahu, that the Eibishter, that L'mayla, that the Aselyin is L'mayla Yesh L'mata Ayin. That the perspective of the Eibishter Kavayachal is that L'mayla Yesh, that Alikus is a reality, Alikus exists, that's a Metzias. L'mata Ayin, anything that's not Alikus is Kula Kamei Kelei Chashiv. Masha'enkin Das Tachten is L'mata Yesh L'mayla Ayin. Das Tachten, our reality, our perspective. Our outlook is that reality is mitzias, is gashmias, is something that we could see and feel and taste. And l'mayla ayin and alakus we can't sense, we can't feel. When we start off davening, das was legt sich bei uns ab is nicht alakus. What we're thinking about, that's our mitzias. We're at odds with the way the Eibishter sees things. And therefore we're starting off with Hodeah. Hodeah is despite the fact that the way I see things is different than the way the Eibishter sees things. The way I see things is different than the way the emes is. Nevertheless, I work during davening on acknowledging, on thinking, on accepting that the reality is the way the Eibishter sees things. That the reality is the das elyon l'mayla yesh l'mata ayin. And that's the nekuda of the dira b'tachteinen. That our nature is that we're pulled in every direction. We have our taivas, we have our desires. Our mitzias is lemata yesh, that any gashmistic mitzias is what's attractive to us, what appeals to us, what pulls us. And throughout davening, we take that mitzias and that nature and we imbue it with the sense that eined movadin, with all the psukim that we say in davening. And that's what we say in Vayivarech David, Va'ata elekeinu moidim anachnu lach. Explains in Chassidus, when Mashiach comes, la'asid lavai, and in the times of the Beis Hamikdash, so then is kishem sheba leirois kach ba lireis, and every Yid was able to see the gili alikos and the emes hametzias, the amitas hametzias from the Mailo Yesh. Va'ata alikeinu, now during this Managolus, during the time of Helen v'Hester of Eisisenu leireinu, is necessary the avodah of moidim anachnu lach, of acknowledging that even though our mitzias is a gashmistic mitzias, the emes mitzias is alakus is einid movad.